Alrighty, welcome to another pictograph adventure. Today I'm going to be showing you this small shelter cave that's out here. Pretty thick drainage, mostly covered up with juniper and some pinon, but a lot of ponderosa as well. This is a little bit more of a tucked away site. This one's a little bit harder to get to, but not as big of a site as the first one. So this one's only going to be a few pictographs, and some of them are a little bit harder to see. So what I'm going to do is just kind of give you an overall view and then get you some pannings and some closer shots of the pictographs themselves. So yeah. Alright, so this one is easily my favorite that's here at this site. It's the one that's got the best color, still has the better definition out of them. It's not eroded away or destroyed by knuckleheads or anything. You know, it's pretty well preserved. But what we got here is a set of legs, football shaped body, and what appears to be antlers coming up from the front. It's a pretty cool pictograph. Alright, so this one's a lot harder to see, especially if you're like me and you're colorblind. Some of these are really hard to make out for me. So I'm going to do my best to kind of describe it to you. But what we've got here is just different assortments of lines, and then in the middle appears to be kind of like a diamond shape, if you will, with multiple diamonds coming in the middle with certain objects coming out from it. It's really hard to make out, like I said, but that's about as good as a shot as I can get you guys. Still just an absolutely amazing pictograph. Alright, this one's a pretty cool one as well. It's a little bit harder to make out the full shape of it, but you can still clearly see a few rings, what appears to be like maybe a ray, some kind of straight line coming off of it. I have no idea what this one is, to be honest with you. I've always thought of it as like a sun or maybe some kind of clan mark, if you will. I'm not positive though, but really cool pictograph. Alright guys, so right here we've got these two stones. We've got a larger one that's fairly flat, and another one that's nice and rounded off. What we've got here is a set Mano and Metate. This would have been used for grinding, cultivating food of sorts, depending on what kind of season they would have been using this shelter cave. But it's absolutely fascinating that these two items still out here sitting at the base of this shelter cave. This one I'm not going to touch anything, but as you can tell, the lower portion of it, kind of right about here where that shadow is discolored to the rest of it, and then the top portion of it has large scrapes, and so you can tell that it was used for grinding whatever they would have been using for a meal at that point in time. But absolutely fascinating that it's still here. Guys, so I appreciate the feedback from that last episode. This is gonna be the end of this one. I really wanted to touch on a couple things though. So last time I was out, I didn't have anybody ask me where the location was, where the site is or anything, and I really appreciate that. Even if you ask, I'm not gonna tell you. So let's keep that going. I'd love to show you guys this stuff, you know, virtually through my camera lens, and that's about as far as I'm gonna let it go. I don't want anybody to come out here and deface this stuff or destroy it, anything like that. I come out here and I treat it with respect. I don't touch anything, and I try not to disturb the site at all as much as I can. And you know, I'm packing out some trash today that I found in here, so every time I come out to a site, I'm trying to leave it better than I found it. That's the goal, at least. So I really appreciate y'all not asking where these sites are. I'm going to continue to do these videos, so the more feedback I get, the more help that I get and resources and whatnot, the more videos I'm going to do. I'm going to continue to do this stuff, so I really appreciate that feedback. I got nothing but positive feedback on that last video. So yeah, I appreciate y'all coming along today, and I hope you enjoyed it, and look forward to doing the next video. So thanks guys.